Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on here before we start this video and just put in like a disclaimer. I just wanted to say this video is more so to give people ideas of what they could be doing right now, and what they could be doing, like how to use their time like effectively if they want to. I realize that like myself and a bunch of other people are going around saying like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so much stuff done, my life is gonna be perfect and amazing by the time we get out of this thing, I'm gonna lose 25 pounds, I'm gonna be in the best shape I've ever been in, I'm gonna write the next best novel, I'm gonna deep clean my house. I just want to say, like, I didn't acknowledge in this video that like it's okay if you don't do these things. It's okay if either your physical or your mental health does not allow you to do these things, or if you just don't want to do these things. This is an extremely traumatic time. This is affecting you whether you know it or not. Like this is weird. If you suffer from mental health issues, even if you don't, this might be a time where all you can do is like wake up. It's gotta be such a hard thing to even grasp like what you're gonna do to fill a day, let alone like drag yourself out of bed knowing that you're out of work and you have to worry about bills and when you can go back to work and what's going on with the planet and is like, are your loved ones okay? Like this is a really, really hard time, and it's okay if this isn't you, if this is not what your self-isolation quarantine situation looks like. I just made this video because I personally have been motivated by this experience, which I'm very surprised by. And I just thought it would kind of be a fun way for me to like fill my time. It's a nice hobby for me. Maybe if you're bored at home, might be some nice entertainment for you. Maybe even some ideas just how to fill your day if that's what you're looking for. But I don't want anybody to see this and be like, why can't I get up out of bed like her and do all of these things in a day and be productive, and you know what I mean? Like I just don't want people to compare themselves to me and what I'm doing. I honestly think like next week I could be in a completely different situation and not want to do anything and like fall into a slump. It's a very like real possibility that this happens. So I'm just doing what I can now because this is what I feel like doing. It could be the opposite for you, where you don't feel like doing absolutely anything and you don't, but then maybe in a week or two you're ready to get up and get moving and do stuff. Like just, yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to come on and say that there's no expectations from you. I genuinely made this so that you can enjoy yourself. So with all of that said, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's vlog. It has been a little while since I've done a vlog, mainly because I feel like I've already vlogged what I do in a day. Like I do the same things every single day. It's not interesting in my opinion, so it's been a while, but things are a little bit different today, so I thought I would come on and share that with you. But first I just want to say, if you are new here or if you've been here for a while and you haven't done it already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Things are a little weird. I have a lot more time on my hands now, so there will be quite a few new videos coming out for the next little while. So if you don't want to miss those and you want to be entertained, definitely make sure you hit that and you hit the little notification bell beside so you get notified every time I post. I am on day 2 of self-isolation. Yeah, things are weird in the world right now. I don't want to get too much into it and make this like too intense, but basically, if you haven't been living under a rock, then you know what's going on right now, and the world is dealing with a crazy virus, and basically everybody's encouraging others to stay inside for right now. So if we all just stay inside, reduce contact with each other, we will slow the spread and flatten the curve, which is what everybody's talking about, which basically will reduce the burden on the healthcare systems. So you can think whatever you want about this virus. You could think, oh, I'm healthy and young and it's not going to affect me, I don't care. But it's not really about you. You are a carrier as well. There are many vulnerable people in this population, And yeah, we're doing it for them, and we're also doing it again for the healthcare systems, the amazing people that are like working on the front lines right now. Haven't already made the decision, please make the decision, just stay home. Moving on from that, my situation, just a little backstory. I have mentioned this before, I do have multiple sclerosis. With that, I am on a like drug modifying therapy called Tecfidera. So that Tecfidera suppresses your immune system, and that means on a regular day-to-day, I am more susceptible to viruses and illnesses and things like that. I'm not allowed to get the flu shot. Probably won't be allowed to get this vaccine when it comes out, and just things like that. So that puts me in the category of being immunocompromised. Yeah, I don't know how much it really affects me, but that's the thing. It's a very big unknown, and it's not really a risk I'm willing to take. It's not a risk Chris is willing to take. So we did make the decision on Monday, before it was kind of made for us, that we would no longer be leaving the apartment until this whole thing blows over. It's just not worth it. I'm very fortunate that I'm a homebody as it is, so this transition is very easy for me. I know how to keep myself occupied at home, and I like keeping myself occupied at home. I'll admit though, I do tend to go a little stir crazy around like the second half of the day, but that's the point of this video, is to show you how I'm keeping myself busy and productive and like occupied while being stuck at home. So I'm kind of rambling because there's just like, this just feels weird. Like I haven't talked this much in 2 days. So I went into work on Monday. I was the opener, so I couldn't really call in and say like, hey, I don't feel comfortable working right now. So I went in anyways. I wore gloves while I like sanitized the whole restaurant basically. We had like 3 tables that day. The only reason I got to stay, like the other girl that worked with me got cut like an hour, not even an hour into her shift. The only reason I got to stay on is because I was the opener, and we had a meeting scheduled, a mandatory meeting at 2:30. So fortunately I made the hourly that day, but I still only made like $20 aside from that. And yeah, so they sat us down basically and told us like, this is probably going to affect us for the next few months. With that being said, like these are all of the rules that we're going to be like following for the next little while, and there's probably going to be some layoffs. They sat us down in like a separate room, just like individually, so we can kind of explain our situation, how if we feel safe or comfortable working, and what our availability is and that kind of thing. And I just laid it out, and I was like, look, I don't know how I feel about this. I am pretty uncomfortable about it, but then I'm like, I don't want you guys to look at me like in a negative light, just because, you know what I mean? Even though they're great employers and they would never do that, they're the type of people that tell us on a regular day, if we don't feel well, don't come in. So I don't know why I would expect anything else, but still, you know, nerves. But basically, we came to the conclusion that I should take a layoff. That way I can apply for EI and like be comfortable over the next little while and like be safe. And then, as I predicted, I knew this was going to happen. Nobody really believed me or wanted to believe me. But literally a couple hours later, I think all of the other girls, like in their little sit down, they had all decided that they wanted to stay and work, even though they were going to get like maybe 1 shift a week. The choice was kind of made for everybody after that. Like the CP24 announced that the city is calling for the closure of all restaurants and bars. Right after that, we got a call from the manager. Everybody in the entire company, like all the servers, and I think most of the kitchen staff as well, everybody was laid off. There's like 7 of us, like 7 restaurants, sorry. So who knows, that's like at least 100 servers and staff, like at least, that have been laid off. So we're all just waiting for our emails right now, so that we can start applying for EI, and hopefully that comes through. I'm very fortunate that Chris is working from home, and he has been working from home for a few weeks, and he makes enough that like we'll be okay. It's just like really crappy. I don't want to have to rely on him, but fortunately he's amazing and he's taking over the team right now. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with like the service industry and stuff. But moving on, again, the point of this video is I wanted to kind of update you, and then I want to show you what I'm doing every day to not go crazy. And I really want to use this time to be like as productive as possible, so that when I do get to go outside again and go back into the real world, I'm like the version of myself that I've always wanted to be, or at least closer to that version. I want to work really, really hard to not let myself fall into a slump and just let myself go, because it's so easy to. I could just lay around for days and just watch TV and binge Netflix and eat whatever I want to eat and not exercise or do anything like that. But like, the mental health like effects of that are terrible. The physical health effects are terrible. It's just not a good time, and honestly we have no idea how long we'll be staying home for. Moving along, what I have done today it is like, so it's like 11:30. I'm like a little bit behind schedule because I'm filming, but it's fine. I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. My favorite time to go to sleep is 11 p.m. My favorite time to wake up is 7 a.m. Usually I go to bed at 10:30, wake up at 6:30, which I don't love. So I was like, well, that's a change that I can make this week because I don't actually have anywhere to be. So woke up at 7 and did all my usual stuff. I had my pre-workout snack. I had my pre-workout and then I did my workout. Right now I'm doing the 80-day obsession on Beachbody on demand, so I'm paying $39.99 to have access for 3 months, I believe, which is, it's pretty affordable if you're able to. And you can, there are workouts with equipment, workouts with no equipment. There are also a lot of people offering, like, there are apps and workout programs, YouTube videos, IGTV videos, where a lot of content is free or at a discounted price. So there's so many options that it's pretty much like there's no excuse. Like, you can exercise, like you have all the time in the world right now. So no excuse for that. So I did my workout and then I hopped in the shower. I like took my time. I washed my hair, I shaved my legs, exfoliated my body. I did all my serums afterwards. Like, I'm like taking care of myself and putting in the extra time because I have it. And hopefully that will turn into new habits once we get out of here. But yeah, and then I came in here, I blow dried and straightened my hair. And I did a little bit of makeup. Yesterday I allowed my skin to like breathe and take a break. I'll probably do that several more times. But today I'm filming and I just kind of wanted to like feel like normal, like just get ready for the day. So that's what I did with that. Highly recommend, like, just trying to wear, even if you're wearing comfy clothes, like just try to wear something cute that like makes you feel good, because it's so easy to just like fall into a slump and like allow yourself to let yourself go. So just try your best to like maintain yourself, if that makes sense. So I did that, and now I'm gonna go ahead and have breakfast, and I will check back in with you throughout the day. Okay, so I'm having breakfast. I still usually have my same smoothie every single day. We switched it up. Today I have some quiche that I made. So this is a spinach quiche. I just like sauteed some onions with some spinach, put it in like tender flake pie crust, added some eggs, I added some Greek yogurt because we had Greek yogurt that was about to go bad, and we didn't like have heavy cream. I'm just trying to also make it like a healthier option. I had that. I had like half of a mango as well, but like I was too hungry. I ate it while I was heating up the quiche. But now I'm gonna I'm gonna eat, and then I'm going to journal really quick, and then I have, like, I just have my planner out, and I just want to show you an example of what I went through and did. So I just went through and I wrote out everything that I want to accomplish this week or for the next few weeks, and just kind of like scheduled them in. I'm trying to keep it like a tentative schedule, so it's not like, is that the word, tentative? So it's not like the end of the world if I don't get it done, but it's just kind of like to keep me busy at least until 5 o'clock. Chris is working from 9 to 5, so my goal for myself was to be working until 5, and then we can hang out together after that. So I've got all kinds of different things, like cleaning certain things, working on YouTube stuff, working on my acting stuff, reading, kind of self-development, that kind of thing. I think it looks like later I'm going to be doing yoga. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then check back in later. Okay, so first real task of the day is cleaning the bathroom. So I've decided, for a couple of reasons, that I only want to clean one room at a time. So like one room each day. Like I said, for a couple of reasons. And the first being, I don't want to run out of things to do. I feel like if I just spent the entire day cleaning, I could easily do that, but then I wouldn't have anything to do the next few days. So, and I think each room's gonna take me like at least an hour. The bathroom probably will take me less time, it's not that bad, but just like with all the organization that I wanna do and things like that, it's gonna like take a decent chunk of my day out, which is good. So, and then the other thing is, I also really wanna try my best not to push myself too much while we're at home, like trying to occupy myself and trying to be active and things. If there's any chance that there is like that I have come into contact with someone and this virus is like getting ready to wreak havoc in my body, I would at least like to like take it easy, not stress out my body, and like mentally or physically, and just try to like relax and give myself any kind of chance I have at like recovering. I'm just trying to like play it safe, take it easy. There's no reason to like go crazy right now. I have so much time. So with that being said, today the job is to clean the bathroom. I don't think it's gonna take very long, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the before and after. So this definitely just needs to be like taken care of, wipe down, wipe this all down, put whatever that is away. I'll definitely do the floors, definitely need to like wipe down the shower, and these are, yeah, all right, so it is 12:15. I started at 11:40, took me about 35 minutes, not bad. Now it's super clean and sparkling in here, and I think I'm just gonna take a couple of minutes to like sit down and relax, and then I will be making lunch. So good chunk of the day already gone. So no clutter here. Nice, clean, and shiny. Look at that clean. Do you see that? Nice and shiny. Toilet's all clean. Floors are clean. The garbage can. Gonna wipe all of this down. Shower's nice and organized and clean. All good. All right, so it is lunchtime. I got a little bit creative with lunch today because I have lots of time. While I was making lunch, I was also steaming some vegetables like asparagus, green beans, and I think that's it actually. So I was steaming some of those and then putting them in an ice bath so that I can freeze them, because I haven't been able to get a lot of frozen vegetables, and just in case I one day don't have access to fresh vegetables, I don't know, I just wanted to have some on hand. But lunch today is some garlic asparagus with some chicken and herb rice, and then I did a breaded goat cheese stuffed chicken breast. I literally just took the chicken breast, coated it in egg, dipped it in like Italian breadcrumbs, cut it down the middle, stuffed some goat cheese in, and then I sauteed it in a pan with a little bit of avocado oil for probably like 4 or 5 minutes each side, and then I put it in the oven at 350 for like maybe like 10-15 minutes, just until they were done. So I'm gonna eat this now and then finish what I was doing in the kitchen, and then I'm supposed to edit a video today. So definitely trying to keep busy. I think it's like 1:45 now. So yeah, so I'll check in later. I took the Lumi case off of my phone because it was driving me crazy. It just, like, the battery life was terrible. I'm not really sure what's going on. I just spent probably about 45 minutes editing my video that's going to go up on Saturday, and then I did a quick, just little like 10-minute like self-care yoga video just to kind of get up and just like do something. And yeah, I'm not beating myself up about the fact that I didn't want to do like some crazy yoga series. I already did like a workout this morning. This is just like an extra like chance for me to get up and get moving. So right now I'm going to make a cute little like mocha type thing because I need a little pick-me-up. It's like 3:45 and I'm dragging a little bit. I've been a little productive today, but then the second I sat down and started editing, I wanted a nap. So I just have like my big cup here. I just put some vanilla almond milk and a little bit of water. I'd probably say like 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, and then like a 1/4 cup of water, just for fun. I don't know. I'm gonna put that in the microwave for like a minute because like I don't have a milk frother. That's like next on my list. I made this drink yesterday, and today I'm gonna add a little bit of stevia to it just because I feel like it. nice little like mocha. The Four Sigmatic packet that I used is like their hot cacao mix. It's kind of it's like their relaxing one. It has mushrooms in it, which are like really good for like your immune system and antioxidants and all kinds of things like that. So I made this, and you're probably wondering why I used 2 mugs and didn't just put the espresso shot the other one. It's just because this one's pretty and this one's not microwave safe, so I kind of just felt like washing 2 mugs, I guess. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do right now. I still have an hour until the official like end of work day, so yeah, we'll see what happens. So I just tried to go on and apply for unemployment or EI, whatever you want to call it, because we finally got the layoff email, and they're experiencing like higher than normal amounts of people on the website, obviously, because everybody got laid off. So no surprise there. But I kept getting an error message, which they said we might, and they said they're working on it. So I guess that means like all I can do for the next hour is like just watch TikToks. Oh, darn. I forgot these were coming, kind of, only like temporarily. I literally ordered them yesterday. Anyways, I got some more resistance bands. I got like these really thick ones because I have booty bands like from Love Sweat Fitness, but they're just like the like rubber ones that are like this thick, and they roll so much. And I know that sometimes they say that like if it rolls a lot, it's because it's not heavy enough for you, but it wasn't always the case. Like there were a lot of things that I couldn't use the heavy band for, but it was the only one that wouldn't roll. So I went and ordered these on Amazon. They were like $30 for 3, so I'll be able to use, they're like super thick. I'll be able to use these for a lot more things now, which is great. And then I'll use the other ones for other things, like we do a lot of like pulling action and stuff that these wouldn't be good for, so thought I'd fill you in on that. And also I have some chips and salsa about to happen here. I don't know why I'm showing you like that. I don't want to touch the bowl and the salsa because I'm going to go wash my hands right now, because the Amazon delivery driver just dropped this off, and don't want to like, you know what's happening. So just updating you. Chris is going to do a workout in front of me, which will be very interesting, and because we're sharing the space, so I'll probably put some headphones in and like watch an episode of something on my laptop. I totally forgot to come on and update with what I had for dinner. I used my Good Food box tonight. We had Filipino style adobo chicken thighs with garlic rice. Then I also made some broccoli to go on the side. It's pretty good. It took like 15 minutes. I was able to do all the dishes while it was cooking, so that's nice. So yeah, we had dinner. We watched the newest episode of Vanderpump Rules. And now I'm just gonna chill. Honestly, I think it's like 9 o'clock, and I was gonna do a pedicure tonight, but I think I'm gonna save that for the weekend because I'm realizing that I have absolutely nothing to do this weekend because like Chris is off work. We're probably just gonna be like disgusting and lay around for 2 full days unless I can figure out something to do. So at least I'll do the pedicure one day, maybe the manicure the other day, and at least do something. I don't know. But yeah, so Chris is making me some popcorn right now. I'm gonna have some frozen grapes with it, and now we're gonna watch The Biggest Loser. So that's it for my night. My second day of self-isolation is over, and so far I'm feeling okay, so wish me luck. Thanks again so much for watching this video. I hope I gave you some ideas, or at least some motivation to like keep it together over this next little while. As I mentioned before, this is a very easy time to just completely let yourself go. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you come back for the next one. See ya.